it's me Fishman and welcome to another stream of Genshin Impact, where we are going to do some stuff. Which stuff, you ask? Well, I'm going to finish this because we have extra rewards. This already started, so the first thing we'll do is some rolls, then we're gonna do this event that's almost ending, and then I'm going to do this which is almost ending also. If you want to get the extra rewards. I already started this mission, but I couldn't go on, so I've cut the part and I'll put it after the event, so don't think it's strange that I have a different clothes on. Yeah, it's because, as I said, I've already started. So let's do some rolls, because I don't want to roll on the next banner. I'm hoping I lost my last 50-50, so it's guaranteed to get the 5-star character. Hope for the best. I can take 10. God damn it. Okay, one by one. I'll stop if I get it. And also, by the way, I think I am at 50 rolls. Okay, one more roll. Also, there's a giveaway going on. Links down below for the giveaway. If you want to win 6 Steam games, go ahead. Share it if you like it, because it will help me. You can win the following games: Wildflowers, The World Next Door, Entropy Center, Darkside Detective, Zoetti, and Going Under. 6 Steam keys for the winner, so it's free to participate in the giveaway, and you might win some cool keys and you help the channel out. Especially if you share. Okay, so go ahead. The giveaway is almost ending. Won't we get at least another 4-star thing? This is the one. This is not the one. Okay, I have one more. This is the one. God damn it. Okay, we're still going to win some good primos with this event and doing the story mission. So yeah, I'll roll more in the next live stream. This one probably is going to be a little one. Do we have wishes here? Yes, we have. I need a 5-star Claymore. No, nobody wants to give me a 5-star Claymore. Okay, so let's do the event. This is the new event, so I'll probably do a live stream in the next few days to show this event and explore it. We can get candles and what's not. Oh yeah. I wanted to know how many primos. But okay, right now this is our main objective. I haven't explored. I saw some memes saying that the best characters for this are Novelette. I don't know if it's because of the charge attack. And I don't know if I can select the character. But I'll do just a few rounds just to see how this event is. I'll do the rest of stream to get the points. Let me get Novelette. Also, she's good, as you can see. Okay, I'll take her. Defeat all opponents to pass the stage. The AoE time bombs is increased after triggering elemental reactions of part members. I don't know what I'm doing here. crit damage.
Everlasting as the moon. Overrule. Everlasting as the moon. Overrule. New punching. Witness mine. This laid bare. Transfix. Witness.
Ah, okay. It's a little bit loud, isn't it? In it. Hey! Oh, the bombs are our friends.
Witness mine. Laid bare. Let's light it up. That's close enough. This is where. Witness mine. Laid bare. Overlasting as the moon.
Round them up, boys.
Overrule, everlasting as the moon. This is where you fall.
Damn, that finisher. Opponent's max HP increases 10%. Okay. Oh, these are 4 stages. Multiplayer boost. I'm not quite following what's this about, but okay. It's a fighting. Probably Novilette is better. At least my... Ouch! Okay, this is like a mixed character motor speed. Character loses damage shockwave after using elemental skill that character.
Staring into my
Good
eyes
things
is
come to
ill-advised.
those who don't wait
I
around.
can't promise you'll
That's
like
what they say
you
anyway.
This one
On
seems
my
cool.
luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Okay, so this seems like a mix-up of different events that we had. It's like a carnival. I think the maximum of points we can have per stage is 30, because we failed 10 points in the first stage. Damn. Okay, Novelette in this level will be a little weak because it was a aero enemy. Characters will damage on opponent shockwave will unleash after an elemental burst card for the phenomenal energy. After an elemental reaction, all party members. We won't have elemental reactions, and this is not very good for her.
Oh,
So
wow. Where did that come from?
this one seems better, even though it seems a little weak. We won't have elemental reactions because we
All right, you act for
only have fire characters.
Witness my witness my witness my
So this is a powerful opponent, right? Nope, this is a powerful opponent.
witness my lace bear transfixed everlasting as the moon witness my lace bear everlasting as the moon overruled new strategy this is witness my lace bear transfixed everlasting as the moon everlasting as the moon transfixed witness my everlasting as the witness my overruled witness my everlasting as the moon lace bear transfixed witness my everlasting witness my
You won't be able to do it.
transfixed
Oh damn, we failed. Challenge failed. What now? We didn't have any elemental reactions. We don't get any points. Gotta punch them all. Most attack, opponents attacked. Highest final score 95. Okay, so around 100. 100 points per stage. We need 900 points. We need to do this 9 times. I'm guessing. What's this? Okay, we can get some stuff. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't have. Yeah. Are the stage random? Okay, it can be any one of these 7 stages, and the last one will always be one of these 4. It's like the boss. Okay, we'll do like a couple more. And this is exclusive to online. I didn't want Igris. I can probably take Navia also if it's a team composed by a Novelette and a Arlequina. My Navia also deals pretty good damage. Okay, Novelette. The thing is that
Totoko? Totoko, where are you?
I'll take the Novelette now. The thing is that Navi doesn't heal herself, and these characters, they can heal themselves. More boost that can pick up through the stage. No, open. Navia can't heal herself, and her shield isn't that good.
Let the mighty be humble. Silence. Let the mighty be humble. Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Okay, to me seems that it was better now because I did all the points and it was faster, I think. I don't know if there's a big difference in the levels. When characters do damage to opponent, shockwave.
I found a really weird looking lizard.
Okay, let's do this one.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble. Settle down. An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humble.
Yeah, it was a lost. Maybe I have better teammates. I don't think that's it. I think that the elemental reaction adds up. Probably my Novelette friend is also pretty good. Is this the coin? Well done. 30, okay. Big Bad Barrage. This is the boss, the last one. So the maximum we can make is 120. Probably there's some bonuses points. After using mental skill, cooldown sit down. After using mental burst. Okay.
Bow your head. How's this? Let the mighty be humble.
Resting at the moon. Overruled.
Be sanctified.
Ouch.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't.
The time is beckon.
Everlasting as the moon.
Be sanctified. Settle down. Bow your head.
No characters dead. Yeah, we had a character that didn't heal herself. That's why I didn't make the maximum. So Klee died a lot of times. If fish is above all, highest final score. Okay, thank you. Base score. Okay, the base is 120, but we can do more points. And I think Novelette is the best character, at least for me. My Novelette is pretty strong. So either you get an healer, probably Bennett is a cool character. It gives both attack and it heals. Bunch of rewards. Let's take a last one. Let's see if we can make the maximum score. I'll take Novelette again. So, but Novelette and Arlequina are pretty good because they are great DPS and they can heal themselves. Of course, that there are more DPS that are good, but if you don't have a healer in the team, they'll probably die. You won't be able to make the maximum score. Yeah, but 900 points is the maximum we need to get all the rewards, if I remember correctly. Okay, really? This one? So the stages
Part of going out to have fun is
seems to be all the same.
going out.
Really? Okay.
So just show
Probably
up.
it's a new player. All party member crit damage increase. Okay. I hear crit damage and I confirm. Crit damage also. After triggering an elemental reaction, all party members gain 75% elemental and physical damage. Meh. At least we have good reactions here.
Time to clean up. Adventure time.
An oversight on my part.
Done. Okay. This was also fast. I thought that maybe we would be a little slower. All party members crit damage increase. Okay, we didn't.
Benny's adventure team assemble.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have
But I have crit damage and crit rate.
I'll be there.
At least my Carol's crit rate is good.
I'll catch up.
The tides beckon.
Everybody stand back.
Settle down.
witness my
That's close. Be sanctified.
Go in. Let's light it up.
Eat for opponents with bombs while clearing the stage. Yeah, that one. You might be so fast that you don't get achievement, but okay. Dash boost will appear during the stage. No. Multiplier.
Water comes in many flavors.
I'll catch up.
What? Why me? Okay. I thought that maybe we were it a lot of times. This seems no. It's okay. It's a fine. It's a good.
Let's go find some treasure.
Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go for the crit rate.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Witness my blood. Laid bare.
Can you leave me alone, dude?
New strategy.
Ouch.
Witness my
Yeah, that was fast. Once again, I could not do the maximum score. It doesn't seem that hard, because we fell on the first. Highest final score. It seems that I get always the final, but the highest score. Okay, but this was the best one, I think.
I see the value.
We did a lot of sub thingies. The other one we lost the points, the objective not to let anyone die, and one person died. That's worth more points. Okay, so I did three rounds, and I got 364. Yeah, probably in 8 rounds or less, 7 rounds minimum. You can get. Oh no, it's 700. Okay, probably in 4 or 5 rounds you get all the rewards. But at least go to 500, which is the one that gives you more Primus. I'll do one more just to get the Primus. The final one. And this one we'll do the maximum. I don't think that if you don't do the maximum score. Why? Ice.
Woo! Wow, wow. Ah. Whew.
Okay.
We should look for a new investment. Laura doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, but my Harlequin isn't that strong. When characters deal damage upon shockwave after trigger mental reaction. Elemental reactions. They need me to do elemental reactions because Ice and Dendro or Cryo and Dredo don't do elemental reactions.
Time to go. New punch. Silence. A bitter pill to swallow. It's a good fight. Be sanctified. Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Have a seat.
Yeah, it was fast, yeah. I did 136 points. I think I need 140 points to get 500 points to get the other votes with Primos. Carson attack it upon a stall kept.
Word of advice, don't break the law.
And I know just the
Is
tune
there
to
anything
accompany
else?
them. If you wish
Yeah,
to hear.
Siri.
Adorn my night! Bow your head. A moment. Let's come! An oversight on my the time is beckoning. Silence! Adorn my night!
That was quick. After triggering, okay, we won't have the coin stage. After triggering the elections, all party members. Another bomb one.
Show me your move.
Be sanctified.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Ouch.
You asked for it.
One with wind and cloud.
That was also fast. Okay. On a good roll to get the maximum. So during elemental reactions, all party members.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough
Okay.
to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Be sanctified.
Bow your head. A moment. One with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head. Remember, health comes first.
Be sanctified.
Bow your head. A bitter pill to swallow.
Este aqui, caraças.
In cloud.
Settle down.
Wind strike.
The time is beckoning.
Yeah, maximum score finally. With the bonus scores. Highest final score. Highest final score. How the hell can two person have highest final score? 141. Okay, we did it. We passed the 140 threshold. So we can do around 20 points bonus. So that's probably the average you can make. the average you can make, if everything goes well, the maximum points around 140. Pew pew, and I got all the primos. I'll do the rest of stream. Let's go do this. Okay, I'll leave you with the part before. My streaming time is pretty limited, so I had a lot of time and I did a big live stream, but for story's sake I'll put the part I did on this story here. So yeah, here you go. And oops.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Plasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
She's sleeping. She's so tired.
Shilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Iknal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
No, everything's fine.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle. Even though I've already turned it over to you, there are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the axe, Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
You'd give these kinds of things as birthday gifts? But like I said too, where can I buy one?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
Great! We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Shilonen's tools would make pitching a tent and starting a bonfire a whole lot easier.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Tasoli's, I even brought Nechka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already
Your
full.
name is that long? Did you include all your relatives' names too?
No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day. Even though Tassoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
I was just wondering the same thing. Yeah, that will be a little embarrassing.
Don't worry. We usually ask Tassoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the Blaze Gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
I know just a person who will do that. Sounds like one of Chevan's schemes. Chevan's.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tassoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nachka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again? This memory of mine.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tassoli and Nachka. What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tassoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
Explain me how to Tassoli to Shilonen. Who's Tassoli?
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter.
We also wanted to give her a gift for Neshka, but we have no idea what she might like.
Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we
It's a
ask
surprise.
Nachka,
She won't know.
then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the surprise.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
Easy enough. I have loads of those in my
But
bed.
shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Great idea. Let's just go ask Nisha.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more
Yeah,
about
it's
the book
better.
that you're getting her?
Unless
it
you
really
know the
bad or
person very well and you know what the
Well,
person
it's a
likes
little
and
difficult to
dislikes.
explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
What? Pretty cool drawing. This still comes from this late distant past in those days. Damn. Okay, I got the gist of it. I don't know why the other one jumped into the volcano. Took a gem in the chest, placed it upon a torch, went to the south volcano. I have but 1 drop of blood left, but it was not left for me, but rather for just inference. Use it and light a fire flame. There to shook him.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left."
So what about the other version of the story?
The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nichka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse.
Nice.
I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nichka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
That's 2 more for the collection. You can read them while we're on the road, Paimon.
Let's get going. Tlasoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
No, I can teleport. Okay, we have where is it? We have the new version, new copy. The other one where he jumps into a volcano. Yeah, they look pretty alike.
Everyone hold hands.
Go on now, Yengu. Nachka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here.
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonen is here
We
too.
came to visit Neshka.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nechka.
You haven't changed a bit, Shilonen. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolate, so you can all try some.
Chocolate.
Shilonen used to love
Chocolate.
When she was little, she would
It's
always
a
have
hot
several
chocolate.
cups every time she came to visit me. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside.
She's losing her memory also. There's
Traveler,
something affecting
please help me
memory
get her
of
into
people.
the house.
Sure thing.
Oh, Paimon will help too. Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Como é, buraca? Está-se bem? Giveaway. Vou deixar aí. Estimpilha.
sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I
Giveaway
suddenly
está
started to
quase
feel
a
dizzy in
acabar.
the
Falta uma
sun.
semana.
I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolate. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolate? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty
Chocolate.
bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
It's chocolate,
Oh,
Paimon.
don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
Está tudo bem, mano. Bem-vindo aí ao canal. Espero que curtas. Participa no giveaway, a ver se ganhas aí
The last time you came to
umas
visit,
keys
you were
para
still
a
just a
Steam.
kid. But now you're a pillar of the children of Echoes.
Tens aí links em baixo para
No,
tudo.
of all Natlan even.
A ver se consigo acabar
well,
isto.
it's
Está quase
all
na hora de
thanks to the
acabar e
drinks
isto não
I
parece
have
que vá assim
here
muito à
and the
frente.
books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolate, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe
Sim,
to
se
find
fores
some
para o
more
Brasil,
space,
tens
and
muito
I
pessoal
didn't
a
have the
streamar
chance to
Genshin, de
visit again
certeza.
after that.
Mas pronto, eu costumo streamar
Why did you
Genshin,
seem so familiar with the place when you went to the
especialmente
kitchen for the
porque
drinks just
fui
now?
pai há um ano e
Because
desde
the
que tive a
layout of
menina
this
não
place
tenho tido muito tempo
is
para jogar. Então a única
identical
coisa
to
que
her old
que eu
house.
tenho streamado
Let me see.
é mesmo Genshin.
Yeah, that should be Nechka's
Ou os
bedroom
jogos
then.
com amigos.
That's right.
E,
I remember you used
e
to
pronto,
hunker
tenho
down
bué.
in the room to
Sempre
visit
conseguia ter o
Mom.
Genshin tipo atualizado, jogo desde o dia 1. Mas o último update e este update, o último update foi a primeira vez que eu, o último update não, a última expansão foi a primeira vez que eu deixei World Quests por fazer para vir agora esta de Natlan, porque nunca tinha deixado World Quest por fazer e tenho bem World Quest para fazer. Então agora a minha filha já começou a crescer, provavelmente vou conseguir fazer mais vídeos, vou-me focar um bocado no Genshin, a ver se faço um catch-up de conseguir fazer tudo o que está disponível. It seems like family, Shilonen seems just like an older sister to Neshka.
That's how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling bad,
Pois, exato.
she
Sim,
always
não
asks
vai
me
dar os
when
mesmos servers.
her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Mas pronto, eu jogo isto desde
I'm here
o primeiro
now,
dia,
and
sou
even brought a gift as an apology.
free to play.
I'll leave the book here.
No início comprei dois.
You said Nechka asked you for the book. I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get.
No início do jogo
I'm surprised that she
comprei
even asked you
dois.
for a present.
Blá,
When she's at home,
dois
she'd
que
even ask me for
dois
permission to eat some snacks.
Battle Pass.
Maybe I've been too strict with
Comprei o
her.
primeiro e
She's
comprei o
obviously
terceiro, ou
starting
o
to
segundo
like
e
her
o
big
quarto.
sister more than her own mother.
Mas pronto,
Oh,
desde
really?
então nunca
Well,
mais
I'd say I really
me
haven't
meti.
done
Porque
enough
estava a curtir
to
bem o
deserve
jogo,
the
achei que
title
merecia, era
of
uma
Big
forma
Sister.
de dar. Se
Yeah,
calhar as horas de jogo que eu
I,
tenho aqui
wasn't able to
merecem que eu
help her
compre
when she
mais
was
Battle
sick, and
Passes.
I didn't even come and
Mas
visit
pronto,
her
ainda
that
não me
many
dei
times.
ao trabalho de
The
o
only
fazer.
thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Mas tirando isso, nunca
Don't be
comprei
too hard on
primogénitos,
yourself,
nem
Shalom.
aquela cena que
You
está de
have great
primogénitos todos os dias, né?
responsibilities as the name engraver
Portanto, sou
of the
quase
tribe.
free to
We both
play.
know you were far too busy to take care
Mas
of
sim,
her.
já
The
comprei 2 Battle
responsibilities
Pass
on your
aqui no
shoulders also became
Genshin
far heavier
Impact.
when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nachka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my
E pronto, sou
work.
sempre sem primogénios.
Even now,
Agora estava com
I
0.
still have not found
Já
the
fiz umas
courage
missões,
to
já
pick up my
ganhei
hammer again.
alguns.
I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder
estava a
all the
tentar rodar a
responsibilities alone, Shalom.
Shilonen. Mas não consegui. Perdeu 50-50.
Oh, why so somber all of a sudden?
Desde esta nova cena que eles meteram,
Don't be so sad, everyone.
que aumenta um bocadinho a probabilidade de ganhar o de 5 estrelas, perdi as duas,
Auntie.
os
I
dois
can handle the work.
50-50s.
But once Nachka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation.
Perdi
You'll be
dois
the one who's
50-50
busy
e
then,
antes eu
and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolate.
raramente perdi os 50-50, por isso é que tenho tipo bem personagens.
If that day
Obviamente que
really
as 5
comes,
estrelas estão quase
you
todas
can
a
have
ser
as
um, mas
much
pronto.
chocolatl as you like.
So how did Neshka get so sick? Is her condition really that serious? Mas jogas desde o primeiro dia?
If you asked
Buraco.
me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then.
Eu também joguei um Kaisar
Nature's
Realm, mas
illness
tive que desistir.
actually
Dois
originates
gacha
from the
games
abyss.
é
That
muito
night,
tempo.
I was
E
in the
como já
tribe,
jogava o Genshin há
having a
muito mais
discussion
tempo,
over the forging of
decidi-me
new
ficar
ancient
pelo
names.
Genshin.
Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of
Okay.
monsters from the abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nachka was gone.
What?
I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nachka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds.
Hmm.
I know.
Maybe
It
we
was all
can
my fault.
suck the
Before the
abyssal
incident,
energy from her.
Nachka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as
okay.
material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nachka, my daughter, my Nachka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to
Jogo
the
desde o primeiro
outskirts
dia,
of
mas
our
não na
tribe
conta com
for
os agora,
work.
mas jogo desde o primeiro dia.
And I
Depois
was the one
fiz
who
uma pausa
left
de
her
6 meses
home
quando
alone.
voltei não sabia.
Oh,
A passo então que uma nova. Ah,
my
ok.
daughter.
Então
My
já
Nachka.
foi algumas coisas com os porcos, né?
Why do you have to suffer like this?
Não, olha, eu posso dizer que eu jogo desde o dia 1 e sempre fiz tudo. Todos os eventos eu participei. Eu acho que há 1 ou 2 eventos em que eu não, por causa do stream, eu não reclamei os prémios todos.
Well, Shilonen
Tipo,
has even brought her
sei
a
lá,
gift.
estava a fazer o stream e o stream prolongou-se. Pleasing some other first things will get better.
Sorry.
E o stream prolongou-se e depois eu esqueci-me de ir a recolher as recompensas e depois, como já tinha feito, não voltei lá e perdi as recompensas. Mas pronto,
Alright.
basicamente,
It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like
basicamente, yeah,
this.
tudo
I
feito.
asked someone to buy some
Tenho, como eu te
ingredients
disse há um
for me.
bocado, é um monte de
So,
World
why
Quests.
don't you stay for dinner tonight?
Porque as
I'll
World
make
Quests,
some
pelo
shrimp
menos
roast,
em
grilled fish and mint sauce and tower tacos.
em Atlas, acho que ainda não fiz nenhuma.
That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Let me flex my cooking skills. Enough talk. Let's start to fry it. Mas
Thank you both.
em Fountain,
But don't worry.
eu
It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine.
pareceu-me que as World
You three just
Quests
need to
eram
make
tipo
sure everything
bué
gets eaten
compridas,
up.
man. Tenho um
I
monte
can't
delas
eat a
em
lot at
Fountain
this
por fazer. E pronto, sim, não
We haven't
consegui
had anything
fazer
to
cenas.
eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Promise the plates will be picked clean. I can eat an entire fish myself. She can hit me.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab.
Como é,
hot
Little
pot.
Sofa?
Why don't I make that instead
As
of the
entradas.
grilled
Isto é
fish and
porque eu
mint
agora tenho
sauce?
mais cabelo. Só
I
se
remember
parece que
you
tenho
don't
menos,
like
mas
picking
tenho
out
mais.
fish
Não estás a ver
bones.
aqui.
Both
E
are fine
então
with me.
coiso,
I've learned to just chew
rapa
up the
aqui em
fish
cima
bones
com a
now.
gilete para fazer tipo uma
come on
crista.
now.
Estás a perceber
If you don't
nada?
want to pick out the
Acho que
bones,
isto está assim
I
tão
can
mal.
just take them out for you.
Yeah, tá.
Anyway,
Se estiveres comigo, vês que não está assim tão mal.
Would you like
Assim
a
na
cup of
câmera
green
que parece
fruit or
coisa.
chocolate?
E agora já cresceu aqui, tenho que voltar a rapar. Isto é tipo uma crista, sócio. Não percebes nada. E também fiz a barba, sócio. O mês passado estava com a cara lisinha. Mesmo feio, mano. Foda-se, nunca mais faço a barba, caralho. Não fazia a barba há 5 anos. Por isso é que agora ela está assim pequenina. Está com um mês. Isto para mim não vai ser o No Shave November, vai ser o No Shave
How about a
October.
cup of green fruit
E
mixed
novembro
with
também. Não
chocolate?
vou tocar na barba durante
Okay.
2 meses, pelo menos.
got it.
Nem a
I'll go
parar
start
nem
cooking,
nada.
but could you do me a favor in the meantime?
Estava tão bem para fazer de Pai Natal,
I
era
ordered
só
a bunch of ingredients,
dar um spray branco
and they
na
should be
barba.
here any minute
Pega ali,
now.
teu sofá, está-se
Could
bem?
you go check
Bem
by the
ágil, bem
door and see if
parecido.
they're already here?
Bem parecido sou eu,
If
né?
so, please bring them in.
É pá, tenho que se tramar de uma ou duas
Come on,
vezes por semana.
Stop lying
Mas
around.
era o que eu estava a
You
dizer
should have that
há um
before
bocado.
dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
A minha filha começou
Hey,
agora a creche, a
I'm not
semana
a kid
passada,
anymore,
tive que
you
estar a
know.
levar lá a creche
You don't
vários
have to
dias e ficar
worry
lá
about
com
my
ela para ela se ir
appetite.
habituando. Mas agora ela já
That's
começou a
beside the
creche.
If you don't watch out for
Dependendo dos
your
meus
health
turnos, eu
while
hei de
you're
conseguir
still
fazer
young,
alguns
then
streams.
when you get
Hoje,
older,
a ver se
you'll-
amanhã também consigo streamar uma beca.
Alright. I'm getting up.
Por isso, vai começar a ver mais streams aí, hein? Não ficou feio, pois não, Zinho?
Ingredients were shielded.
Obrigado.
It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
Ok. Sim, pronto, eu estou-me a focar nestas missões que... O que é que eu tenho que fazer? Help Salvador Retrieve the Goods. Which goods? Outside. Estou-me a focar nestas missões que vão dar mais primogénitos e que temos tempo para fazer, ou seja, para receber recompensa bónus. Ok. Olha, e Buraca, se calhar consegues-me esclarecer uma coisa. Esta missão, se eu fizer, que é o que eu estou agora a fazer, recebemos primogénitos bónus. O mesmo aconteceu aqui, no Obsidian Totem. E neste aqui, isso já aconteceu. Foi logo na primeira expansão. Era a missão com... foi durante o banner desta gaja aqui, como é que ela chama? Da Moalani. É que eu não reparei. Se assim foi, pronto, eu perdi estes primogénitos. Também não é muito, é 60, né, que eles dão. 60 primogénitos, mas mais uma data de recompensas. Pronto, se assim é... Perdi ali... Mas dá jeito, né? Um gajo sendo free to play. Fogo, pá. Yeah, pronto.
Ingredients yet.
É porque eu tenho a sensação que sim. Eu não me lembro de ver lá a dizer que se eu fizesse aquilo antes do dia
A
X,
messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be
que
flying
tínhamos
here.
recompensa bónus.
They usually come
Mas
climbing
pronto,
down
se
the
calhar então a
cliffs
próxima coisa que
nearby.
vou fazer é mesmo aquilo.
No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Então, Little Sofa, está toda a gente com sono? O Zinho também disse que estava com sono, acordou um bocado, onde foram todos para... Hoje nem é sexta, caralho, o que é que foi ontem? Wednesday, my dude. Foram sair à noite, há aí alguma coisa. So should we keep walking, maybe deliver the person get lost. Foram todos para o Escópio, caralho, nem convidaram. Fogo.
Hey, you there?
Eu estou acordado desde as 8 da manhã, pá. Sabes que isto com putos pequeninos?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
I don't see any ingredients. Ah, sim. Universidade de quinta e
I was
sexta.
nearly eating myself. Never mind that now.
Havia sempre
Those
festa.
busters are still hot on my heels.
Era tipo,
Please,
era
you've got to help me.
o fim de semana.
Shilonen,
Ainda faltei às aulas algumas vezes à sexta.
where'd she go?
What?
Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters!
Oh ho!
Let's go help her out!
What? Está a dizer para não atacarmos? Ouch! Olha, estou com a Shilonen. Shilonen, Shilonen.
Brighten up the place! Out of my way! Stand with me! Let's ride!
Portanto, eu não estou assim com uma equipa muito OP, buraco. Não estou com os meus melhores personagens. Porque eu gosto de andar com os mais recentes. E não...
Alright. That should be it for
Mas
the
pronto,
monsters.
para o Bees,
Yeah,
eu acho
was
que o
easier
único...
than I thought.
A única personagem
It
que eu
also seems we're in
uso...
good luck. The
O
goods
Alane
weren't
ainda não
damaged
usei.
either.
Para o Bees ainda não usei nenhuma aqui de
Strange,
Nightland.
we
Também
didn't
não
see
tenho
any
muitas.
monsters on the way here.
You must have a terrible luck. You didn't provoke them, did you?
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before.
Há algum motivo. Há um motivo que eu deixo eles a 89 é para poupar recursos. Eu já te vou mostrar as minhas equipas.
But it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk.
Eu quero poupar o máximo possível. Tempo é recursos. Dinheiro, coisa, tudo. Tempo é dinheiro, por isso. Se eles podem estar a ganhar assim bocadinhos de experiência. E antes eu subia só até 80. Evoluía e depois não usava mais, mas depois comecei a subir para 89. Ainda tenho muitos a 80.
No, wait, I feel like my kids have
porque eu gosto de evoluir tudo. A questão é essa. Eu percebo perfeitamente quem não joga isto do princípio e tem tipo umas 10 personagens fortes e quer focar. São... Ei, Little Sofa, caralho! Arigato gozaimasu! Apareceu o peixinho. Eu vou repetir. É! Kiss. So luck shouldn't be the problem, seems there's quite a market for those inscriptions. Obrigadão, Little Sofa, much appreciated. Sempre bom quando eu streamo 2 vezes por semana e quando streamo mais vezes está uma pessoa ou 0 e depois aparece o pessoal todo, como hoje, e depois ainda por cima dás uma Prime Sub. Shirting, Paimon Canal 2. Vou gastar em drogas para dormir. Drogas e... O dinheiro da droga eu arranjo as papilas. Assim a droga sabe melhor, sabes? No outro dia fiz 500,50€ as papilas. And then they all carrying blazing inscriptions. Pois é, 50 cêntimos. Quem é que deu 50 cêntimos? Toda a gente deu 50 cêntimos. Imagina quantas filas é que eu não espero. Casa de banho do metro. Como é que não tem casa de banho? Olha-me outro. Foda-se. Vão lá. Tem casa de banho aqui. Não, lá. Pisga de caralho. Vai para o café. Metro tem casas de banho, obviamente, mas não é para uso público. Muitas delas não estão assim em condições de ser usadas recreativamente. O que é isto? Não. Deve bater aqui, caralho. Aqui arriba, uma casita. Agora estou a ser seguido. Isto é a casa da gaja. Isso foi onde devíamos fazer a missão, né? Yeah. Sim, lá está. Há só para funcionários. Mas algumas... Aquilo é limpo todos os dias, mas algumas têm o chão partido ou paredes com cimento e não sei. Tipo, não é uma casa de banho tipo toda pipi, tipo centro comercial. Algumas têm louças rachadas e só emergências médicas é que a gente pode deixar utilizar. Porque de resto não, as pessoas vão lá e fazem uma emergência e me apanham. Tem mosquitos como ao caralho, algumas, foda-se. Não tem casa de banho pública, portanto, estou no Campo Grande. Quando eu ia para a faculdade, havia uma parte de trás do Campo Grande, da estação do metro, aquela merda cheirava a mijo como ao caraças. Agora acho que andam lá a fazer obras e se alguém vai ao estádio do Sporting já vai ver que aquilo estão ali a crescer uns prédios grandes para caraças. Aquilo deve ser apartamentos de 1 milhão. Ou então vai ser ali mais um centrozito comercial, I don't know. What would you like to start with, Paimon? No flying on the table, Paimon. Nem há muito sem abrigo lá no Campo Grande. Vai ser um estacionamento? Oh lá, isso era de valor.
Of course. Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones?
Fish bones. Para ter sorte, buraco, há aí alguns sítios no jogo que te ajudam a ter sorte. Para sacar bons artefactos e para ganhar o 50-50. Um deles é em Inazuma, tens lá em cima aquele templo. Se tu fores lá e comprares um daqueles papelinhos para ver a sorte, se sair um papel a dizer que vais ter sorte,
But
é
it's
para ir
okay.
farmar artefactos e
Nate
fazer
can talk to
expulso.
me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for.
Se as 5 linhas que antes de
Even she
abrir,
will never again know
tu vais
that
achar que
I
qualquer
am
coisa
her
que saia
mother.
vai ser bom. Eu perdi o 50-50 no...
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible
O
effect on
50-50 no
Nechka's
último
soul.
vídeo, no último live stream.
She-
Mas acho que já vou
she's
tipo
lost all
com
her
50
memories
rolls
from before she
outra
was
vez.
injured.
Portanto,
The
no
doctor also
próximo
said
live
this sort of
stream,
memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something.
talvez consiga
Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful
puxar
day.
a xilofone, ou lá como é que a gaja chama.
Happen.
Este mês também é o Spooktober. Gostava de conseguir jogar
You know about
jogo de
the woven
terror.
scrolls that the
Não sei quando é
masters
que
of
vou
the
poder streamar à
Nightwind
noite,
use to record
mas
things, right? Well,
Xiloninha.
generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade.
E vocês
As
têm
long
os
as we
gritos
repaint and weave
dos
the
pontos e
threads
o
again,
caraças.
the faded memories will
Vi o
come
novo
back to
Silent Hill.
life.
Não, mas eu vou jogar.
But the
Eu
case
queria
of
jogar um
Nechka's
jogo.
memory loss is as if her
Tenho
woven
que ir à minha
scroll had
lista
been
de jogos
cut
da
in
Steam e
two,
ver o que é que eu tenho para
and a
lá.
portion of the
E
past was
talvez
burnt to
fazer um
ashes.
pull
The
no
books she loved to
Discord.
read,
O link
the
aí
flowers
abaixo para o
she took joy
Discord.
to grow,
Que é
and the
para
time
perguntar
she
ao pessoal
spent
qual é
in
que é o
this
jogo que
house
preferem
all
que eu
cut
jogo.
off by the
Sempre que eu
abyss,
faço pulls,
and
respondem
can
tipo
never
2
be
ou 3
retrieved
pessoas.
again. As one
Não é que
example
seja
of
assim uma
that,
amostra muito,
Nechka now only sees me
muito
as
grande, mas
a
pronto.
strange, unfamiliar auntie who
Mas eu
claims
queria
to
jogar
be
um
her
jogo que
mother.
fosse curto, que
She's
fosse
a good
pequeno.
kid
Que desse para
and
fazer
doesn't
tipo
want to upset this lady who's
uns
been
4 ou 5
taking care of her
streams de
so
uma
much,
hora
so
ou
she
de uma hora e
still calls
meia
me
e dar a
mom.
volta.
But I've always had a feeling that
Ah,
she's
ok.
constantly wondering about things
Ok.
like where is her real mother?
Esqueço-me sempre desses
Why
códigos
she's stuck here in
especiais.
this
Eu
house?
agora sabes o que é que eu
Was
sei
she
fazer bué da bem? Em vez de fazer
And
arrobas
Nechka
everyone,
really has no idea
sei
that
bué
her
da
real
bem
mother is right in
mudar
front of her,
fraldas,
and
consigo
has
bué da
never
bem fazer
left.
tão balalão. Hã? Meus filhos estão sempre a pedir tão balalão.
So you plan
Minha
on
filha até,
recreating
as
Nechka's
primeiras palavras
woven
que ela
scroll
aprendeu foi
all by
tão babão.
yourself?
É lá, defesa e recarga, lixo.
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago?
Eu estou habituado a que ninguém veja Little Sofa. A blazagem Inscription. Blazagem. Blazagem. Whose is
The
this?
delivery guys.
Oh.
I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him.
Mas já, tenho que ver primeiro na lista
Don't
e
worry, I'll
conseguindo
return
fazer
the
isso eu vou
inscription
estar
to
de
him once we've
férias
figured everything
mais lá
out.
para o final do mês, conseguindo fazer os
things
streams à
aren't cheap
noite.
after all.
When did you
Será não esta semana, a outra
Yeah,
depois,
I
a última
noticed it back
semana.
when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became
Portanto,
popular among the tribe.
ainda tenho
It
tempo
was then that
para
I also
para fazer
noticed
pull.
that everyone wearing Blaze Gem
Antes do
inscriptions
pull tenho que pesquisar,
had
não é?
varying
O que é que,
degrees of
o que é que eu
memory
tenho, mas
loss.
pronto.
Traveler, you've
Algo me
picked
diz
up
que
on
esta
it too,
parte
haven't you?
aqui... Buraca, já fizeste isto? Isto é muito grande, não é? Everyone's memory loss had something to do in Neshka. Yeah, everyone's losing their
Accessories
memories.
made using ancient names forging techniques.
Assassin's Creed.
For what's
Olha,
only supposed to be a pretty
nunca foi um jogo
souvenir,
que
this
é um
inscription
jogo que me
contains a
puxa,
phlogiston
principalmente
engraving
os
with
dois
a
mais recentes.
truly overkill level of complexity.
Isto foi um jogo que
The
eu nunca
shapes
joguei
and
muito.
patterns of these engravings are
Ofereceram-me
also
o primeiro e o
identical to
segundo,
that
joguei
of
um
an
bocadinho do
ancient
primeiro
name.
e
By making just a few slight adjustments
joguei
to the
muito.
layout and
Joguei
connections
tipo
of the
3
main
horas e
pattern,
depois não sei
you can
porque
pretty
deixei de
much
jogar.
qualify this Blaze
E
Gem
nunca me
inscription
puxou para lá.
as a bona fide ancient name.
Eu tenho ali
And
o
yet,
Horizon
you've
2
never
para o
told anyone
PlayStation
about
5
these
já
engravings in the Blaze Gem
há um ano
inscriptions
para aí
that
e
can be
ainda nem o joguei. Há um ano não,
activated
mas
at any
tipo
time.
há uns 8 meses para aí e ainda nem
Am I
comprei
right,
no início
Auntie?
do ano e ainda nem joguei aquilo.
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilonen.
Ah tá, é uma questão de tempo.
That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore
E o
all
Horizon
her
foi um jogo que eu
memories.
curti como
It's
o
actually
caraças,
quite
o primeiro.
simple.
Até
I want to
comprei o
forge an
DLC.
ancient name for
O DLC está
Nechka
bacana,
that
não sei se
contains
vale
all
os
of her
20,
past
os 20
memories.
paus. Eu não o comprei por 20 paus, né? Mas não sei se vale o dinheiro, os 20 paus, mas pronto, é um DLC muito bacana. Going to make ancient name for Neshka, but ancient names must be approved by WIOB.
The reason they must be approved by the WIOB is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines.
E Buraca, tu já
requires
fizeste
the WIOB's
esta missão.
assistance.
Isto demora muito.
But your plan wouldn't need you to
Eu
do
pensei que esta
any of
parte ia
that,
ser mais
right, Auntie?
pequenino.
Your
A
Blaze
sério?
Gem inscriptions will help you complete
porque
that
a
part of your
outra
plan
foi bem
in the
mais
ley
rápido,
lines
foi tipo-
place. You will
Isto
use
são
the
3
inscriptions
partes, né?
to
Isto
form
é a história
massive
da
memory bank
tribo.
for Nechka.
E são
And the
3
ancient
partes. Eu
names
até
you're trying to
foi 3
forge
partes e foi meia hora
will be
cada.
used to extract
Esta aqui
corresponding
deu para
memories
fazer as
from the
duas
memory
primeiras
bank.
partes
A memory
e cada
bank?
parte.
Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any
Cada
memories
parte foi
related to
tipo
nature?
15 minutos. E eu, ok, se calhar a última vai demorar 1 hora para fazer as hora e meia, mas eu estou a ver que isto vai. Não é 15 minutos, já estamos aqui há 20 e tal minutos. Even though Neshka has forgotten her own past, her life was still witnessed by other people.
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past?
Porque a mim.
This is the
no,
first time I've
esquece.
heard of such an idea.
You've seen
Ok, mas vá, let's go, Aline. Está-me a dar vontade de mijar como
outstanding as
caraças. E
Far more brilliant
tenho
than
aqui os
me.
meus litros de água diários e já foram metade.
I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
É pá, um bocadinho também do.
Carrying the Blaze
A
Gem
história está num ponto em que a gente tem que ir fazer uma luta qualquer. Com,
Not at all. Every time a
não dando
Blaze
spawn,
Gem
mas pronto,
inscription
com o
extracts
Arcon
memories,
aqui de
the
Natlan.
process is under my precise
E
control.
supostamente não podemos levar o
That
Paimon
way,
connosco.
there's no
Ela disse,
chance
o
of
Paimon não
anyone
vai
to try
poder ir.
getting hurt.
E eu, epá,
This
que
is the
bom!
central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem
Que bom que o Paimon
inscriptions,
não pode ir.
which will also soon serve as Nechka's
Mas
ancient
eu
name.
preferia um mod em que as personagens todas estavam sem roupas. Eu acho que era mais fixe. Even though it's not an official ancient name, that's still a lot to do on your own. Eu vou mejar, vou deixar a história a rolar porque também porque estou a ouvir. Os fones sem
It was
Sem
truly exhausting.
fios, é espetáculo.
Or
Acho que consigo
perhaps
ouvir da casa de banho.
I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name is Nechka. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Shilonin.
É mesmo a tempo de selecionar a fala. Shh, let her think about this for a moment. Let her decide what to do. Fica as
I'll
pernas.
take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything.
Não, o microfone não está na casa. Isto é microfone também, mas eu obviamente que não vou usar este. Onde é
I've
que
also
está?
finished the inscriptions for the traveler and
Puf.
Paimon. Let me
Oi.
fetch them for you.
Deixa eu desligar este. Ele para o stream não está a puxar deste aqui. Mas
I'm sorry
mas
it took
ouve-se
me
assim.
so long to finish them.
E tem aqui a cena, caraças. São fones de 60 e tal euros. Comprei no.
The traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka
Comprei
before,
os
so you
fones
can't draw any
na.
memories from them.
No Black Friday
wasn't my
por menos
intention.
metade do preço, por 40
They're just
euros.
ordinary gifts.
Olha, a minha mulher.
Please, take them.
What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
Prontos, pelos vistos, isto aqui ainda vai demorar muito, não vamos conseguir terminar. We're back, ok. Editing Magic. And let's keep on going. Just to get 60 Primus, we'll do
You
this
two can wait outside for a moment.
pretty
I just
quickly.
need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so
Messy?
unfortunately, I
That's a
won't be
good
able to show
player.
you around.
But I want to have a look. A mess is what I like best.
Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem.
So, what?
It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no!
That must have hurt. Was Kashin okay?
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, I thought the workshop was supposed to be full of tools.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Yeah, if only they could be even more powerful.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch.
Why?
It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example.
The Traveler.
From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. And with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler.
Please, you're already the one to get tired when we're on the road.
Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Try not to fall asleep on the next time. At least try not to hit so much.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
Tron opens the door, walks through the workshop with encouraging sounds, and the workshop followed by some agonizing creaks and squeaks. Tron rushes out the door with the box in her arm. She then turns around and kicks the door closed, shutting the sound of dusty books falling to the ground inside.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Alrighty then. Zoom.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high.
Yeah.
What are we going to do here? Are we
Pretty
going to climb to
high.
the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
Yeah, we're disassembling it, not to destroy it, Pam, and I'm sure Shalana knows what she's doing.
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
There's an 80% chance that it's a part of a 20%.
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized.
Okay.
They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible.
Okay, makes sense. So you're talking it from a technical perspective.
Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice.
I really care about efficiency above all else. Sounds like the most efficient approach.
After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or
That's why I'm
nicknames
Fishman.
aren't descriptive enough, no
Very
one
thoughtful.
will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon, nicknames are your speciality, see? Your nicknames need more thought and observation, Paimon.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Phew. Now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for me?
Pussycat doll.
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Don't overstress, Paimon. You better make this one good.
Smith?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And
Agent
quite fitting,
Smith.
too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Smithing. What? Connect. Update phlogiston. Okay. So we're gonna write on the wall.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated,
What?
the inscriptions here will overlap with each other.
Huh?
There.
What?
That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Is that the power of the children of the echoes?
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
Stop saying phlogiston. Don't tell me you're actually already covered head to toe in work equipment.
More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with density 3 phlogiston.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Plasoli's central inscription is even floating!
It's pretty ugly. After some time, the blessed phlogiston cease. The central inscription is in Shilonen's hand.
So are you done checking the inscription, Shilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
So you're saying that everything's normal? So that means...
That means we can help Tlasoli and Nichka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
It's necessary to save Neshka? It somehow doesn't seem right.
I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this Blaze Gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blaze Gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river.
So before you're even able to retrieve the sand, you will most likely drown.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nichka as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nichka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nichka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Tlasoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nichka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face. In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine. As long as every extracted memory is correct, Nichka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nichka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
So at any moment she might just... I see, this is a problem that we can't ignore.
How can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
She's already made up her mind. She's ready to pay the price.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Before she dies?
Need a surfboard? Carving wave! Need a surfboard?
Let's steal the dinosaur's food. Oh, we're in. Is there something to steal? No.
Ah, Shilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nichka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nichka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nichka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nichka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
All dropped. Someone there?
Is Nichka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke.
Oh no, did she fall? Maybe she knocked something over.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go have a look.
She did.
Nichka, don't hurt yourself.
Nichka, don't hurt you.
Is that you?
No more. Finally.
You're Nichka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nichka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
Yeah, I don't know.
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before.
Shit. Alright. Estava cá a campainha. We should know what for her
A
before.
few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I knew nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nishka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. We're...
Somebody.
You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom told me about you.
Yeah, she likes adventures.
Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
No need to introduce ourselves. Hello, Nishka.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Let's check your temperature. Seems the fever's gone.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy
Before
some
she
things.
dies. Oh, yeah.
Let's give her a proper celebration.
That's
What
right.
do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish.
Sleeping
I also
in the
happen to have a
bed.
few pet blaze gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and some towels.
Water bottle.
Some
Water
medicine.
bottle.
Oh, and a parasol.
Talk about being prepared.
Okay, we can't camp out with all that stuff.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nechka. Don't cause any trouble for Shilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
Everything's gonna be alright. If you don't stir up some trouble when you're little, then you'll never get the chance again.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't worry, Mom.
Let's set
I'll be
set
good.
fire to some stores. You little.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her blaze gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Where to? It's always around these parts. Whee! Hello.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nechka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chanil and the others.
I hope
Pippa?
so. Here,
Vou
Igno.
código de
This
entrada?
is your inscription. I finished repairing it.
No.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nechka. I remember that Nechka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nechka?
I'm sure she'd love that.
It will
Thank you.
got a ring on it. Yeah, the mother seems so fucking
My
tired.
pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll
Kid
bring the
must
ore.
be annoying.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
Hehehe. You ruined it.
That's okay. Thank you, Shalonen.
Found it. Sorry to keep you
They
waiting.
don't have tails.
Here,
She has a
please
tail,
take
but
it.
they don't.
By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores.
Did they cut it?
I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Remak.
Okay.
According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... Ah! To kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return. The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths.
Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nechka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Wait, what did the book say?
You forgot, but didn't you just read it, Paimon?
Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait! Nechka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
What she's looking at?
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
That's not the other ending she was talking about.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
So, how's the heart?
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nechka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday.
Yeah.
But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit a Paishpalan. He should be close by.
Paishpalan?
Stay close, Nechka. Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Alrighty then. Where to? Okay, up there. How do I go up there? Oh, through this side.
Need a surfboard?
Ok, isso foi o que compraste agora? Só sabes gastar dinheiro, cara.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot of Paishpalan.
Já cuidou, meu amor. Você já cuidou.
I didn't expect to have two name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Vai levar agora? Sim, leva. O que é que tem? Muito quente.
Whoa, offering a discount just like that?
Mas
Plasoli
é
sure
pegar,
has
coisa
connections.
boa. Vamos passear,
He
né?
was once our name engraver and did a lot for the tribe.
Sim, sim.
It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. I finished repairing your Blasium inscription. Here, have a look.
Ah,
Come on,
estás-me a
Nechka.
tocar,
Say
relógio.
thank you.
Thank you,
Qual é
sir.
que vocês mais?
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures to take.
Oh, caramba.
It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Ah, uá, uá.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you.
Código de barras?
If you
Como
don't
entraste
feel
isso?
like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, filho.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony,
Eu não
Auntie.
gosto disto.
Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are
Muito
good
disto.
quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a
Ai,
moment.
ai.
I
Coisa
don't
mãe.
know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go
Não
yourself
precisa, pai.
and...
Look, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nechka would like. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
Mais 5? Mais 5, pai. Mais 5.
And there goes Shalon and dragging Plasoli out to buy more stuff. Ooh, what a busy day.
Coisa boa. Let's just wait for them here. Be sure to stay close to Nechka.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave?
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went
Tequila.
through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he's still really strong and fought as best as he could.
He's a brave character. I admire his courage.
What about you, Nisha? Which
Vais
character do you
vestir?
like?
Hmm?
I like Remark.
Oh, the one who was possessed by
Chama mãe.
Qualique, but never forgot his brother Tequila. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Qualique in the final battle.
Whoa, you remember all the details, man. She's like... You were really immersed in that story.
The story's only interesting if you can
Yeah,
really get immersed in it. Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend?
Is it me?
You can be Rima, and Paimon will be Tequila, okay?
Just like resetting epic lines.
Miss Traveler, can I play the role of Quatlique?
Quatlique? Quatlique?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance.
You said it yourself. That's the old version. That wasn't the one Nechka read.
Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending.
She read
and that one,
both.
Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
She read a third one.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's...
Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nichka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nichka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part.
Shilonen, did you leave us Neshka on purpose so we could talk with her alone?
Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Shilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Because she only interacts with her mother. Neshka has a strange look on her face. Seems like she has something to say.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nichka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Her mother is pretty controlling. He's a drug addict. Okay.
Carbon waves.
I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nichka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Hey.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
We're all doing our best for Neshka.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Bakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Bakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet.
I'll have to buy you some. If the price is good, we could buy a whole set.
Really? Then
No.
Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Children is talking to her again. Let's keep talking with Neshka.
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out.
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nichka.
Huh?
God damn it.
Sorry,
What the hell
Chevin
is
and
wrong?
Shilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now.
She understood.
It'll be Nichka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry
Vai
to
vestir pra
celebrate.
gente passear, filha? Cadê?
Mom,
No.
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nichka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right.
Just wait,
What should we do?
Stay quiet. Let's see what Shilonen says.
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home.
So he climbs for help, leave the tribe, carrying Nechka. Okay, I need to know what's happening here.
Need a surfboard?
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party.
Okay, we'll be there. I hope she'll continue to feel better.
Alright. It's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part
It's
our
not
ways.
her who's sick. Maybe the mother
Oh,
is
Auntie, remember to give her the
hypochondriac.
book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste?
Yep.
It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nechka?
Probably.
Yeah. Thanks, Shilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nechka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about this version?
In the end, they die.
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Shilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
What?
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home. I
do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it.
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please.
Something's blocking the door.
Get back.
Shilonen, wait for us.
Dead ass.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
There's no one here. Where did they go?
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
So that was a fucking lie. Okay. To recommends going in with. Let's take this one.
Count me in.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Fellow warfare, I guess.
You guys are fucking weak. It's closed. Okay. Ay, ay, ay.
Bring it!
Oops. Dude. Ay, ay, ay.
Watch this!
A little ambiance. Our bond is strong. Lightning, purify.
Forget it!
Ay, ay, ay. What? What? Really? Oops. Ah, okay. If I have this active. More enemies. We grab onto the walls immediately.
All right, let's finish this fast. Watch out!
Forget it.
That was quick.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Attack! Watch out! Haha! That's this one. Your name on it!
Yes, you are.
The door is closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside.
Okay.
Bring it!
What the hell? Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
We need to. Gotta go fast. No! My ultis, they're all gone. Activate. How the hell do I activate?
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit. Bring it!
Damn.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nichka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter. Even
From
though
what?
she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nichka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nichka?
She's trying to resurrect, infusing memories, forgetting the past.
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nichka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nichka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Night Kingdom. So this Nichka already dead?
I'm afraid so.
Then who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nichka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name.
What the hell?
Shilonin, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
Let her go.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Of course I will. Neshka is already dead. We can let her harm an innocent child.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
She killed her daughter.
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Tlasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nechka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Nepeka.
It really suits you.
Nipeka. I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Happy penis, a penis. Be filled with a penis.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Shilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Dude,
Have you
just
still
stop.
not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlasoli!
There's no going back, dude.
The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You
It's your
collected
memory.
memories of Nechka
Yeah.
from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka. To see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is...
Undungu. Undungu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie.
Undungu.
You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing.
That sounds like a African fruit.
You've turned her
Have you
name
ever
into a
tasted
prison
undungu?
by taking
It's
an
pretty
innocent
good.
child captive.
Tastes like
and
salted
you've
dead
imprisoned
fish.
yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up.
Wake up.
Every
Wake up.
day, every single day, I've hated myself and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were.
Suck on this, bitch. I don't.
The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future.
Those boobs.
It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Shilonen, Nichka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
I can carry you.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nichka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nichka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't
Police
worry.
is on the way.
She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
I took her life. It's all over. Elite workshop outside Children ask you to accompany Nichka. Why the hell does that pass us so quick? Okay, let's run away.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did.
Ooh, with ropes.
As for
Sexy.
now, we can get away from the house and get some sun.
Capriça.
After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nichka, and she even nearly succeeded.
Good thing we found out in time. Shilonen knew what to do right away.
Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She
Nempenka.
never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
Okay, you're so brave, Nepka. You're so smart.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me.
Smart and brave.
After all, this was already the last idea I could think of.
But
I tried to get the
she did
attention
lose
of
some
many others
memories.
who visited before, but they were all
Okay, she
either
was afraid.
quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me.
Yeah.
Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine.
Okay.
It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking. I would be so
Drugs.
scared every day.
First
If
time I made
wasn't
drugs
able
with
to
my
get your
mom.
help this time,
It was
I
the same thing.
might have just given up.
That's all in the past now.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Shilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help.
Give me your hand. Let's be friends. Forever. Every day. Let's suicide
Plasoli
together.
would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Plasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
She must have been using the Blaze Gem inscriptions for a very long time.
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Yeah.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Shalonen?
Go live your life,
You
kid.
should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
Go be an orphan.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she liked to eat, which flowers she enjoyed,
Right,
how she
Edmund?
acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shalonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Shalonen. What should I do?
Eles vêm andar até mim.
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka.
Vai lá, mostra ao pai. Você tá tão linda. Vai lá.
Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A Blaze Gem inscription.
Ciao.
You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka.
You can do it. We'll always be with you.
Thank you all. Shilonen, Paimon, and Miss Traveler.
My name is not Trevor.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
So, you do have a backup plan. Do you think you can find anything about her?
Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me, Nepeka. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Your ass.
Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Okay. Yeah, prayer for blessing. Act something something. But there's more story on these tribes, because when you get the cornerstone of stars and flames, the next day. Okay, I need to go to Shilonen's workshop the next day. Oops, this is the next day. No. Maybe this guy already has. The reward. Oh no, it's not. It's not finished. Up there. Okay.
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
So what about Dolly? Will she be punished?
Well, the tribe is still discussing that.
Behead the witch.
We have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlasoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners. Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners.
So our friend's memories of Neka will come back?
Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
How's Nepsha doing?
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
She's going to be your slave. You're going to be our sensei. Okay, now it's all done. We can collect the special reward. Yeah. So only one mission to do, which is the Mualani tribe quest. And I think they also gave reward if we did it on the banner time, and I didn't do it, so I lost 60 primos and some other stuff. Okay. Pilgrim's Chronicle, that's not what we received now. I have 2 keys. Saurian card. I don't even know what. Ah, okay, I know what it is. Okay, one more. Probably these ones we can fill them up. And the rest of them are going to be on the next updates for the other tribes, I'm guessing. And you have a reward for me, don't you? Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Blazing Flint or that's the merchant discount. Mining out corp search. Tribes with max reputation 0. Okay, but I'm not quite. It's not very good to see reputation of the tribes. They should show a little better. But I need this. Number of tribes with max reputation. Right now we can only get this. Pyro Treasure Compass. Yeah, and this is very useful to explore. But the maximum, I don't even know what the maximum is. Tribe reputation. Okay, the maximum is level 4, is that it? So I'm at level 3 with almost, and this is once per week, so probably next week I can get level 3 with all of them. It's not going to be enough. Oops. Okay, that's it. Going to do one live stream before this banner ends. Tamara, olha a tua filha. This banner ends in 4 days, so probably in 4 days, 3 days, I'll come to do this event, the chromatic ode of candies and roses, and I also need to do this, the between pledge and forgettance, unless I want to be near the ending time. Well, this one is this update in the next update, so there's a lot of time to do this. Yeah, no worries. Okay, but that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget that there's a giveaway going on. Link down below. Let me see something. Okay, we can do some more rolls. Maybe I can get Shilonen. Because next banner we have already received an email, a message saying no, it's not here. It's here. Notices. Escazua. $29. Yeah, it's this one. Well, it's 2 characters I have, both very good characters. Utao maybe is not the best one right now, since you have the other one. Nahida is still the best Dendro character, one of the best. But yeah, both are great characters. Where are my character? But right now, Utao loses for.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Where is she? Utao loses 89 for Arlequina. So Arlequina is, it's also a pole harm. It's can deal more damage probably, but is a newer character. Probably it's harder to farm the artifacts. But yeah, both characters next up. But I have both, as you saw it. No, you didn't saw Nahida, right? Nahida. She must. There she is. Nahida. Yeah. So if you can pull for both, they're very good. If you can pull for both, pull for Nahida. If you can pull for any of them, yeah. Shame on you. That's all for now. Give away a link down below. Share, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Thanks for watching and have an awesome gaming time. Bye bye.